My friend stole my money and console. I retaliated, getting her evicted via a false report. She laughed, called it fair petty revenge, and was moving anyway. Am I the asshole? My friend of 19 years now are thick as thieves, and always have been and probably always will be. We have had a few bumps in the friendship, and we took to what we grew up around. We call it California petty because it is just a few major steps above petty, and some would call it revenge, but we have our own way of it. I applauded her for stealing over $1,000 in my Get Out of Hell fund to leave the toxicity of California behind me and change my life for the better. Side note, I have gotten out of state and away from my abusers and currently am in a lot of therapy. Now, for what I did in return, and keep in mind, there was a nuclear option which I chose not to do, and she even said that option was worse than our California petty. So I tried to contact her and get her to send me my gaming console I had left in my home state. I told her that I would forgive the money taken, and she stole my console. So I helped her get her apartment set up and spent 2 weeks helping her build all the new furniture before I moved out of state. So I knew where her apartment was and the apartment rules. So I called her landlord, pretending to be friends of a tenant who had asthma and wanted to report said apartment for smoking and causing my friend an asthma attack. We were out of contact for 2 years over the stolen money and console. So when we reconnected, everything went back to normal, and even found out she really regretted doing it and had no real reason for taking it, and even offered to pay it back. But then I told her what I did, and it got her evicted. She laughed her ass off and applauded me, and even said she wished she was as intelligent enough to think of doing something like that. So we ended up with settling it, as we had both gotten each other back and let bygones be bygones. Tidbit: she was already going to leave. Her uncle had died, and she needed to get out of that city and moved in with relatives who had custody of her kids before she was served the notice. She also left the damn console in the apartment when she left. Teen mom who wasn't old enough to watch them and work. She also did need to leave town in general after pouring boiling water on her ex when he tried to hit her. He was in a gangbanger. Our hometown is very messed up, so it's where we learned to love by revenge.